In this lesson, you will be applying your understanding of boundaries to the development of your own clear boundaries, your picket fence. By the end of this lesson, you will start learning how to develop clear boundaries, strengthen your observational skills of yourself and others, and interrupt codependent behaviors. After this lesson, you will see your fence taking shape through increased awareness and actions designed to eliminate loose and rigid boundaries. Lesson 3, developing boundaries. To build your fence, it would be helpful to have a blueprint of it. Here are some means to increase your awareness of what you intend to construct. First, acquire the information. Educate yourself about boundaries. Taking this course is one of the means to achieve this goal. Secondly, be an observer. Notice who in your world has a picket fence and watch how they present themselves and how they interact with their neighbors. Great lessons can be learned by watching someone who has it. Thirdly, remember to honor your rights. Challenge those old misconceptions that will sabotage the building of your fence. And lastly, claim your expertise in knowing you. You know your yard and house best. Here are 2 areas to rely on to fully utilize this strength. The instinct of a woman cannot be denied. You've heard the saying, trust your gut. Well, this is true. I believe we are all born with great instincts. To prove it, here's a little self-test. I'm going to give you 3 scenarios. After each, assess what level of safety you feel. 10 equals very safe, 1 equals no safety. You're in a parking garage. It is noon. Many people are going to their cars. A woman approaches you carrying many packages, preoccupied looking for her vehicle. The level of safety your gut tells you is what? Okay, second one. You're in a parking garage. It is 5 p.m. A man in a suit carrying a briefcase is nearing you. He has a scowl on his face. Your gut tells you what? Here's the third scenario. You're in a parking garage. It is 11 p.m. A man walking unsteadily, carrying a bottle of beer and mumbling obscenities approaches you. Your gut tells you what? Okay. Your gut most likely told you that the level of safety was different for each of these scenarios. Trust that your behavior would follow your perceived level of safety. Your manner would probably not change with the preoccupied woman. With the man in the suit, your posture, your eye contact, and pace may change. And in the third instance, your gut would tell you to take precautionary measures, such as quickly removing yourself from this guy's presence. In each situation, your instincts would tell you where to establish your boundary and where you would do it without hesitation. Unfortunately, as we age, many of our instincts become dulled, covered with codependency and self-doubts. So we stop listening to our gut because we don't trust it. So, as we clean up our codependent ways, the gut becomes true and crystal clear again. It signals us with valuable information. This is a priceless gift that we can come to believe in again. In addition to trusting our intuitions, the mental influence in knowing ourselves is powerful. This area can be sharpened by being fully aware of the self in any situation and with any issue. The components that contribute to this awareness are observations, thoughts, feelings, and wants. Let me give you the following scenario. Then we'll look at each component. A new friend and I have been meeting for lunch every Friday. I have a 30-minute lunch period. Hers is an hour. She consistently arrives 15 minutes late, without acknowledgement or apology. I say nothing and end up returning to work late from lunch each day. To have a complete set of blueprints to build your fence, you must know all the parts of you that contribute to fully understanding you in a situation. Here are those components for those blueprints using this last scene. Okay, first, what are my observations of the situation? These are the facts, just the facts, ma'am. Who, what, when, where. They are my friend and I lunching at a restaurant every Friday at 12 p.m. She arrives at 12:15 each time. I return back to work late each time. Next, what are my thoughts based on my observations? What is my opinion interpretation, understanding, or perception of the facts. I think I am rushed. I think she doesn't realize the pressure her tardiness puts on me. I think I'm going to get in trouble at work. Your thoughts come from your belief system, values, idiosyncrasies, etc. They are neither right nor wrong. They are your perceptions.